So my name's Tom Shanklin. I'm here in Dubai to welcome the World Cup off the DHL plane. It's a bit of a showcase. We're touring the World Cup around, and it's just a chance for people to see, this great cup and get really excited and behind the World Cup coming up in 2015, because it's what rugby teams and what international teams are judged by, how well they do in the World Cup, and it's just a huge tournament where everyone gets so excited by it, and I can't wait.
Yeah, so today the Webb Ellis Trophy's come to Dubai, and we're driving down on the least driven path with Land Rover to take the trophy down to Al Ain. So we're in the desert, driving the highway down to Al Ain to take the trophy down there. By being able to take the trophy, the cup, and put it in front of people who haven't seen it before is such a key thing, and obviously it's going to be showcased in just under a year's time in England 2015. And for kids in this region, whereby rugby is a real developing sport, is going to be an exciting thing, and it is a beautiful trophy. Sadly, I've only had my hands on it, looking at it and not lifting it above my head as a World Cup winner, but it's a beautiful trophy, and I think it's fantastic that it's being taken around 15 countries and being showcased around the world.
We're here today in beautiful Al Ain with this beautiful dune behind me on Land Rover's least driven path, taking the Webb Ellis Cup somewhere I don't think it's ever been before. Like I said, this beautiful surrounding on this beautiful day, and hopefully we're going to take it for some dune bashing and take it for some rides that it hasn't been on.
Okay, one last one.
Al Ain is suddenly come out of the woodworks with their rugby, especially with the Emirati development and the national players at the grassroots level. I think we have hundreds of these kids coming out, talented young kids. The Al Ain Amblers rugby team is helping develop them as well, and Al Ain Wolves. And it's great to see so many kids playing rugby now, and the competition is getting tough, and that's what rugby needs, some competition from the younger kids coming up to the senior kids, and that's how I think the rugby will grow here.
هنعيدها مرة ثانية هنشوف مين الأسرع. هنعمل سباق، هنعمل سباق. وين ايدك فوق راسك؟ هنعمل سباق. اوكي. راح تعملي مرتين. يلا 1 2 3
rugby!
Seeing these kids compete against each other, they're all super competitive, but they do so with smiles on faces. And for me, it's a numbers game with rugby. The more people that we play, the better the standard will become. And I think the great thing that I've seen about rugby here is that typically it was brought here by the expats, but it's actually been embraced on a number of levels by the locals in the UAE, and more and more of whom are actually playing the game. And for me, that's fantastic, because the values that rugby has and the things that it can teach young kids that carries into life is absolutely terrific, and something that I don't think can actually be emulated in a number of other sports.
It was great seeing the excitement of the kids doing the drills, and very competitive drills against each other, and then them wanting to get up close to the World Cup, the Web Ellis Cup. It's just great to see that excitement, and it brings out the excitement in me, seeing that young children are excited about it, and hopefully they're going to be the future stars for the UAE.
Worth a lot of money?
Yes, of course. 3 billion.
Have you guys heard of Nelson Mandela?
Yes. I know Nelson Mandela.
Nope.
No.
Did you see any rugby players?
Looks like karate. There's a liquid out of gold.
Development of rugby in the UAE, yes, rugby is very popular here, but we never thought, the small country with a small player base, that we would get it. So, and I've spoken to people, and we hope that this is a catalyst for us in the Arabic-speaking world, but also for expats in our country.
Whoa! Hands up, hands up. Oh.
Good evening. Welcome to the British Embassy in Dubai. My name is Ed Hobart. I'm the British Consul General here. Thank you very much for joining us on Thursday evening and battling your way through the traffic. I think there are some more people on their way still. And welcome to the 8th leg of the Rugby World Cup Trophy Tour. There's quite a high kind of consciousness of rugby because a lot of clubs here, but they're quite dominated by expats. So it's really important that we bring in Emirati nationals to play rugby. And being seen to be given attention by England 2015 and engaging with the whole story of the World Cup will help us promote the tournament right the way up through the next 11 months and capture their imagination. I mean, they know a lot about the UK, they know a lot about England, they go on holiday a lot, but of course the first sport they associate with that is football. But actually, there's a lot of rugby here that they can go and enjoy, a lot of clubs that they can participate in. And now it's an Olympic sport as well. That is also going to draw their attention.
Following up from what they've done with the Olympics in 2012, I think it's going to be an exciting and I think whoever goes there and people travelling from all over the world, I think they're going to be very entertained in England. England put on a great show, and I'm looking forward to going, and I can't wait for it to all start. And it can't come too soon. Yeah.
Be able to find out more about the countries it will be visiting and check out all of the action from each leg of the tour. You can also be part of the international celebration of rugby.